Hi, Aslo Recaps here. Today I'm going to explain superhero film called Hellboy 2: The Golden Army. Before we get started, I challenge you. You have to click on subscribe and activate notification in less than 5 seconds. You got it? Alright, click the like button too and let's get started. A young Hellboy is read a bedtime tale by his adoptive father, Trevor Bruttenholm, about an ancient conflict between people and supernatural monsters during Christmas 1955. Balor, king of the elves, is offered the construction of an impenetrable mechanical army by the goblin blacksmiths after the humans have pushed the magical creatures back. Balor accepts after being persuaded by Prince Nuada, and the Golden Army annihilates humanity as a result. Balor makes a ceasefire with the humans, who will stay to the cities, and the magical beings to the forests, regretting his previous acts. The Golden Army commander's crown, which can only be donned by a person of royal lineage, is divided into 3 parts. Nuada departs in exile because she disapproves of the truce. The terrible sorcerer Grigory Rasputin's attempts to call upon the Ogru Jihad, his eldritch masters, to bring about Armageddon were stopped a year ago, and now Nuada has returned and is starting to collect the pieces of the crown. He purchases the first item from an auction, releasing tooth fairies, hungry flying creatures that devour the crowd alive, and then murders his father to obtain the second item. Princess Nuala, his twin sister, makes off with the last bit. At the BPRD, meantime, demonic special agent Hellboy is having problems with his girlfriend Liz and dislikes the fact that their agency must maintain anonymity. Hellboy enables himself to be disclosed to the world while looking into the auction slaughter. Abe Sapien finds out Liz is pregnant during the uproar, but she promises to keep it a secret. Tom Manning's superiors dispatch Johann Kraus, an ectoplasmic medium, to restrain Hellboy in response to their outrage over his conduct. The squad follows the tooth fairies to a covert market under the Brooklyn Bridge under Kraus' direction. Finding Nuala, who has a map to the Golden Army, Abe develops feelings for her. Wink, Nuada's sidekick, is fought and killed by Hellboy, as is an elemental forest deity that Nuada sent to attack him. Nuada wonders why he is fighting for the humans since they have forced the magical beings, of which he is one, into hiding. The BPRD is called in to provide protection for Nuala. With the help of their magical relationship, which enables them to share wounds and read each other's thoughts, Nuada follows his sister to the BPRD headquarters. Before Nuada discovers her, Nuala conceals the last piece of the crown while he fights Hellboy. With his spear, Nuada badly wounds Hellboy before kidnapping Nuala and promises to release her in exchange for the crown jewel. Liz and Abe decide to take Hellboy to the location of the Golden Army in the Giant's Causeway in Northern Ireland because they can't get the spear shard out of his wound. When Kraus arrives, he expresses sympathy for Liz and admits that he had lost his wife in the collision that claimed his own life. As they search for the spear shard, they come across the Bethmora goblin master blacksmith, who takes them before the Angel of Death. Liz begs for Hellboy's life despite being forewarned that if he survives, humanity will perish and that she will suffer the most as a result. Liz is instructed by the angel to give Hellboy a cause to live after the angel removes the shard from his chest. Hellboy recovers after she tells him he will have a child. The goblin directs the group to the Golden Army's final resting place, where Nuada is waiting for them. After receiving the final piece of the crown from Abe, Nuada awakens the Golden Army and gives them orders to eliminate the squad. As a descendant of Hell's royal dynasty, Nuada is obligated to accept Hellboy's challenge for the right to lead the army. Nuada tries to stab Hellboy after Hellboy overcomes him and spares his life. In order to stop her brother, Nuala kills herself. The dying Nuada then informs Hellboy that he must decide between to kill magical beings or humans. Prior to Nuala's passing, Abe communicates his emotions to her psychically. The Golden Army is neutralized when Liz uses her pyrokinesis to melt the crown. As Hellboy, Liz, Abe, and Johann resign from the BPRD, he muses over his future with Liz and their unborn child. By changing babies to twins, Liz indicates that she is expecting twins. And that was how the movie ended.